The road to MABABE leads from Maun along the east side of the Okavango Delta. After a short piece of potholed tar road, a stretch of 100 kilometers follows of the worst dirt road I have yet experienced in Botswana. This road probably hasn't seen any maintenance over the past 20 years. I am reporting here from the area of MABABE, more specific, the campsite Cha, which is a community campsite. I have been here in the past a few times, not in Cha in particular, but in other community campsites. It is somewhat early in the year. March is still plagued by some thunderstorms. Last night there was quite heavy rain in the area, causes puddles all over, which doesn't force the animals to come to the river. The concentration of animals at the river is thus limited. There are quite a number of birds around, but we will see what the stay here will offer. It is the first day. A campsite with a simple ablution facility under the open sky, situated next to the Kwai River. Elephants were frequent, but pleasant neighbors. One of the game viewing routes leads along the Kwai River. The river carried a lot of water this time of the year. The Kwai River is actually an overflow of the Okavango Delta. The water flows into the MABABE depression and gradually seeps into the ground. The high water level lets the river appear like a lake. It is home to many hippos. Many water birds, like this African jacana or the unique open-billed stork, find their food here. The Goliath heron is the largest heron in Africa. The grey heron and the great white egret, though large birds in their own right, appear rather small in comparison with the Goliath heron. Always on the lookout for prey, the African fish eagle. The African darter dries his plumage after a successful hunt underwater. White-faced ducks occur mostly in large flocks. This sacred ibis cleans its feathers and shares the tree with a pair of Egyptian geese. The spur-winged goose is the largest goose in Southern Africa. Quite common in inland waters and around agricultural land, it is a sought-after trophy by local hunters. The great white egret is an excellent hunter. Hardly a small fish or a frog escapes its sharp eyes and strong beak. The flexible neck lets it strike like a lightning. The blacksmith lapwing is probably the most common lapwing found near the water's edge. Rather more scarce are chestnut-banded plovers, the European bee-eater, as well as the long-toed lapwing. During the rainy season, water regularly is found in the roads. When the mud turns slippery, this is a sure recipe for getting stuck. Hippo bulls are constantly fighting for mating rights. If it is a modest fight, then the wounds may remain manageable, like this one. However, sometimes it can lead to the death of one of the opponents. Hippos are vegetarians. They feed on water plants and juicy grass outside of the water. This hippo cow guides her calf with a patch of juicy grass. A rare sighting is this elephant with such asymmetrical tusks. Quite common are zebras and blue wildebeest foraging close to each other. It increases the number of keen eyes when lions are about. There's no competition between the two species when selecting different types of grazing. mature waterbuck bull together with a number of juveniles. At certain times of the year and dependent on the breeding cycle, one does find bulls separated from the cows. Impalas, also called the goat of Africa, could be seen in large groups. Here a mature buck with a huge harem of ewes and juveniles. The buck is constantly kept under stress to not lose its harem to other bachelors. Young giraffes are frequently seen at the end of the rainy season.